actionable predictive insight by Emoti Connect. And this is what the direction is going in the entire industry globally when it comes to AI's evolution into agentic services and everything that needs to be through several data sources, bringing it together and being able to have live data processed for you based on information that's not only inputted through one source, but through several sources. Let's meet with the team behind the scenes to see what they have to offer in this industry. I'm here with Nicholas, and he's got something amazing to show us. This technology by itself is basically not just relying on data input into your application, but also you accept information that's physically collected at an event or at a point of sales, or it could be any form of data that's coming in through different platforms, correct?
Correct. As long as the data can be converted to digital text, we're very happy to work with it. Most of the time we will pull the data on existing website, but if you have your private data, we are happy to work with that data on user sentimental analysis on it.
Yeah. So many a times, as you know, there are special projects that don't want to have data that's publicly visible. This information is obviously private, but you still want to analyze it, which means you want it to be running on local servers, and then having a platform like this consolidate the information from all these different sources and then put them together to give you analysis that is insightful, and obviously using their platform to further engage with the audience. Can you tell us a little bit more and give us a quick demo on what exactly
yes,
the
obviously.
personalization?
So once we got the text data, we are going to use in-house trained AI to detect emotions. We're using 8 different emotions, from happiness to anger, on all different variants, like surprise, anticipation, disgust, sadness, and so on. Why we're using emotion like this? Because we think this emotion will bring different vision of the dimension to browse the data. So we will be able to extract different opinions from mindset, and it is important when you have a lot of data. If you have millions of data, this is give us different way to access that cubicle over there. And then when we got that data processed that way, we will not only be able to show you what are the examples among your review or your text about this emotion, what they looks like. So for example, here example for trust, for surprise, or for joy, for car manufacturer, French car manufacturer will work. But you will also be able to see how strong is that emotion by seeing the repartition. What will make completely sense is to be able to compare that to either other data sets you have, either a competitor if we are using for data that we could access publicly, and that will be complete sense. If you have different products, if you have a premium product and a regular product, we can see how they compare, how people perceive them differently.
So you're saying if there's public data available and you want to do a competitor analysis that is digitally available within the open web, that input also can be given as a prompt to make sure that we have this competitor analysis included into our decisions.
Correct.
Right? And you would give obviously constant suggestions as to where improvement is required for urgent action before it's too late. Yeah. In the end, guys, the most important thing, like we've understood over the last 10 years, data is gold. But gold is not gold if it's shining, which means you need platforms like this that will process all that gold, all that data, to bring you back the information that can take insightful decisions, to take immediate actions promptly based on all of that information that gets processed at one place. And I think that's what the brand is offering to do right now. They are right now in Europe and in the US, and obviously they're looking at expanding across the globe. When it comes to other information, you can check the description, learn more about Emoti Connect, and see how they could use to process your data in a bigger way. Next thing is processing your gold into the best information possible. And that's some amazing tech on the Technologist.